I hope this
Let me
don't
just.
upset you, but
It
because
won't upset me at all.
I'm giving y'all a compliment. Before Kevin
First of all, can we get this man a fucking webcam? You are an NBA legend. Can someone get this man Isaiah Thomas? Can someone, Draymond? Can you send this motherfucker a webcam? Like, what are we doing? Anyway,
Durant arrived in Golden State, y'all were on the verge of
look,
being remembered as the team that went 73-9.
wait. You saw Draymond had to fix his fucking earpiece. He's like, did I just hear him properly?
Verge of,
You're on the
and
verge of Draymond. Like, wait, what the fuck did you just say to me?
being remembered as the team that went 73-9 and lost to a Cleveland Cavalier team in the finals, 3-1. You up 3-1, and probably one of the biggest collapse in NBA Finals history from a 73-9.
He fixing his ear again.
Kevin Durant comes that summer and really saves y'all basketball legacy. And you win 2 championships after that. And now you're the Golden State Warriors dynasty that you're going to go into the Hall of Fame on and everything else. It is cemented because if Durant don't come that summer and you guys are remembered as the 73-9 team that lost 3-1 in the NBA Finals, all of your legacies are different.
I've actually gone public and said before, like, yo, K coming here opened up a totally different thing.
Draymond's
like,
response.
You know, we were destroying everybody. I am never one that's going to be like, yo, K got championships because he came here. Like, no, he helped us get championships. Now, what I will say is he never gets the championship if he doesn't come here.
Oh, so I guess that's 2 things to address, right? The first is, KD deserves more credit for the Golden State Warriors' success. And Isaiah Thomas laid it out beautifully, right? You won one, and then you lost one. And at that point in time, if you guys don't get Kevin Durant and don't win another championship, or let's say you don't even make it to the NBA Finals that next year, now you're remembered as the team that went 73-9 and gave up a 3-1 lead in the NBA Finals. And that legacy, that memory, you become a laughingstock. We've seen how that has followed Doc Rivers. And he didn't even do it in the NBA Finals. And he didn't have a team that went 73-9. And granted, he's done it multiple times, but that narrative has followed him. The Warriors go from a multi-champion team to a one championship team, because we can't guarantee another one without Kevin Durant, because a part of me believes that they grew and that was their motivation, was to prove that they could win one without Kevin Durant. You get what I'm saying? And them making it to the finals against the Toronto Raptors, and Steph wasn't able to carry them the way they thought he should have been able to at that point. All of those things are the recipe that created the 2020 championship, right? 2019 championship. Which year was that shit? the 20 last 4 titles. Yeah, 2021, 2022. Yeah, so like, you know, those things happening were what ultimately pushed for that title after Kevin Durant had left, right? It started with him leaving that, you know, that drove them, right? Kind of like when Shaq left and people said Kobe couldn't win one. Like, that was a driving force in that, right? So we can't deny that. And so without Kevin Durant, you're looking at one championship. And yeah, they could have competed for more, but one championship. And we've seen what happens to teams that win one championship. We're going to talk about it in the next segment. But outside of basketball circles, you know, people who really talk about the history and really, you know, highlight teams outside of the Lakers or the Bulls or the Celtics, you know, sometimes people forget about the Detroit Pistons in 2004 or the Detroit Pistons in 88 and 89. These one-off teams over time, people forget about them. So, and on top of that, this whole three-point revolution was validated by the Warriors winning all of those championships. Ironically enough, Kevin Durant helped stamp that. Because without Kevin Durant, they don't beat LeBron James. I hate to break it to people, and I think even Steph has said that. But like, you know, these guys have said that. But they don't win. They don't win those. If they went up against LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers again, they don't beat them. Right? And so that has to mean something, right? That has to really mean something. And yeah, Kevin Durant definitely deserves his credit because, like Isaiah Thomas said, he changed their legacies. Steph Curry is now arguably the greatest point guard ever. Since 1980, it's 2024. Over the last 40 years, the best point guard unanimously was Magic Johnson. And because the Golden State Warriors have won these championships, because of that storyline of coming back and winning after Kevin Durant, now Steph Curry is arguably top 10, arguably the best point guard ever. If he would have had his individual stats but not these championships, how would people look at him? Draymond Green wouldn't look like a Hall of Famer. Klay Thompson might not look like a Hall of Famer. All of their legacies changed. They become just really good basketball players that we saw in an era. And obviously, if that were the case, LeBron would also have more rings. Like, so many things would change if Kevin Durant had not gone to the Golden State Warriors in those 2 years. So, yeah, I do think he deserves a lot of credit. He gets a lot of shit. A lot of people talk about him being washed, all this nonsense. Him going there changed a lot. And if we really want to talk about it, we could talk about it at a later day. LeBron should want to fight him, because if it wasn't for Kevin Durant, LeBron, I know to some people he already has, but like, you know, especially for me is with the rings and stuff like that. For a lot of people also, he still hasn't jumped over the jump man. He still hasn't, you know, jumped over. He hasn't leapt over Michael Jordan as the greatest basketball player ever. And had one or two of those rings gone LeBron's way, who knows?